Let's start with the first news. A new report from Red Corner MMA has sent shockwaves through the lightweight division, claiming that Arman and Charles Oliveira are officially set to meet again in the main event of UFC 331. According to the report, the highly anticipated rematch is expected to take place in Los Angeles, giving fans another massive clash between two of the division's biggest stars. While the UFC has yet to make a formal announcement, the news has already sparked intense discussion across the MMA community. The original fight between Arman and Charles Oliveira was one of the most talked about matchups in the division, and a second meeting could have enormous consequences for the lightweight title picture. Both fighters remain among the very best in the world, making this a matchup that could determine the next championship challenger. Perhaps the biggest impact of this reported booking is what it means for everyone else in the division. By matching Arman and Charles Oliveira against each other, the UFC has effectively opened the door for several other high-stakes fights to come together. With two elite contenders occupied, other top-ranked lightweights could now receive opportunities they had been waiting for. The timing of the reported matchup is also significant. UFC 331 is expected to be one of the promotion's biggest events of the year, and adding a rematch of this magnitude instantly raises the stakes for the entire card. Fans have been eager to see how the lightweight division unfolds, and this fight could become one of the defining moments of the year. If the report proves accurate, both men will have the chance to settle unfinished business inside the octagon. Arman will be looking to strengthen his position at the top of the rankings, while Charles Oliveira will aim to remind everyone why he remains one of the most dangerous fighters in the sport. One thing is certain, the lightweight division is about to become even more exciting as UFC 331 continues to take shape. Move on to another news. Team Khabib has delivered a strong warning to Ilia as speculation continues to grow about a future showdown with undefeated PFL lightweight champion Usman Nurmagomedov. After successfully completing his PFL contract without a single defeat, Usman has entered free agency in one of the strongest positions possible. With Khabib and head coach Javier Mendez backing him, expectations are high that he will receive a major UFC opportunity against a top-5 opponent in his promotional debut. One matchup that continues to generate excitement is Usman facing Ilia. Although Ilia is focused on climbing back to the top of the lightweight division after losing his belt to Justin Gaethje, he has previously downplayed Usman's accomplishments, suggesting that the PFL champion has not faced the same level of competition. However, the coaching staff at American Kickboxing Academy views the matchup very differently. Speaking on Submission Radio, Javier Mendez admitted that Ilia presents the toughest challenge among the elite lightweights. He praised Ilia's incredible boxing skills and acknowledged that he is the most difficult stylistic puzzle for their team. Even so, Mendez made it clear that Team Khabib believes they already have the tools needed to solve that puzzle. According to Mendez, while Ilia deserves tremendous respect, he has complete confidence that Usman can overcome the challenge with the right preparation. He explained that this belief is not based on guesswork, but on what he witnesses every day inside the gym. Mendez revealed that watching Usman train alongside Islam Makhachev has convinced him of the young champion's elite potential. He recalled seeing Islam and Khabib push each other in training years ago, which gave him confidence that Islam would eventually rule the lightweight division. Now he sees the same pattern with Usman. After witnessing countless intense sparring sessions between Usman and Islam, Mendez believes Usman is ready to compete with the very best in the UFC and prove himself against anyone in the division. Move on to another news. Merab has finally broken his silence regarding a potential trilogy fight with Petr Yan, and he is clearly not convinced by the champion's explanation for delaying the matchup. After Petr Yan delivered an impressive performance to reclaim the bantamweight title at UFC 323, a third fight between the two rivals quickly became one of the UFC's biggest priorities. However, everything changed when Yan underwent major back surgery just weeks after winning the belt, creating uncertainty around his return and leaving the bantamweight division in limbo. Despite the injury, Merab is not completely buying the situation. The former champion believes there are too many inconsistencies in Yan's public comments. According to Merab, it was not long ago that Yan openly expressed interest in fighting Sean O'Malley at the highly anticipated White House event. At that time, Yan appeared confident and motivated to compete on one of the biggest cards in UFC history. Merab pointed out that once the opportunity to face O'Malley disappeared, the conversation suddenly shifted toward a lengthy recovery from back surgery. That dramatic change has left him questioning whether the injury is truly the main reason for the delay, or if something else is going on behind the scenes. At the same time, Merab made it clear that he is staying ready and focused for whenever the trilogy is officially announced. He revealed that his recent training sessions have been extremely productive, with a stronger emphasis on strategy rather than simply pushing himself physically. According to Merab, this training camp feels completely different from the preparation for his previous fight against Yan. He explained that instead of relying only on hard work, his team is working smart, studying specific positions, refining techniques, and building the perfect game plan for the trilogy. Merab believes this smarter approach will produce a different outcome when they finally meet again. His confidence remains high, and his goal is simple: reclaim the bantamweight title, continue his successful career, and prove that he is still the best fighter in the division. Move on to another news. Former UFC flyweight champion Demetrious has shared an interesting idea for Ilia's next fight, and it is a matchup that has quickly caught the attention of MMA fans. According to Mighty Mouse, Ilia should test himself against the undefeated rising prospect Chenko, a fighter who has been making serious waves since earning his UFC contract through Dana White's Contender Series. Johnson praised Chenko's impressive start inside the octagon and believes he has already shown enough potential to challenge one of the biggest names in the division. In his view, a fight between Ilia and Chenko would deliver an incredible stylistic battle, matching Ilia's elite boxing against Chenko's explosive Muay Thai striking. He described it as a beautiful fight and one that he would love to watch. Even though Ilia is coming off a loss to Justin Gaethje, Johnson believes there are still plenty of exciting opportunities available for him. Among all the possible matchups at lightweight and featherweight, he feels that facing Chenko would be one of the most entertaining options because of the contrast in their striking styles and the questions both fighters could answer inside the cage. Johnson also called on fans to start giving Chenko the respect he deserves. He emphasized that the undefeated prospect has earned recognition through his performances and should no longer be overlooked simply because he is still new to the UFC. In his opinion, Chenko has all the tools to become a major force in the division. Meanwhile, head coach Javier Mendez has echoed similar praise for the rising contender. Mendez urged fans not to label Chenko as only a Muay Thai specialist, explaining that his overall MMA game has evolved rapidly. Training alongside elite fighters every day has helped Chenko develop into a far more complete mixed martial artist, making him an even bigger threat for anyone in the division. If his current progress continues, many believe Chenko could soon establish himself as one of the UFC's brightest rising stars. Move on to another news. With Arman reportedly booked for his next fight, the lightweight division is beginning to take shape, and that has fueled fresh speculation about another blockbuster matchup. Many fans and analysts now believe the perfect next fight is Ilia versus Paddy Pimblett, a rivalry that has been building for years, both inside and outside the octagon. The bad blood between Ilia and Paddy is no secret. From heated verbal exchanges to tense face-to-face encounters, the two have repeatedly shown they have genuine dislike for one another. That history has only increased fan interest, making this one of the most anticipated fights the UFC could possibly make. Now that two of the division's top contenders appear to be occupied, the path for Ilia and Paddy has become much clearer. Instead of waiting on the title picture to sort itself out, the UFC has the opportunity to book a fight that carries massive entertainment value while also having serious implications for the lightweight rankings. This matchup is appealing for more than just the rivalry. Stylistically, it offers an exciting contrast that could produce an unforgettable contest. Ilia is known for his sharp boxing, knockout power, and relentless pressure, while Paddy brings an aggressive or unpredictable style with dangerous grappling and the ability to capitalize on opponents' mistakes. It is the kind of fight that could deliver action from the opening bell until the very end. Several respected figures in the MMA world have already begun discussing dream matchups as the lightweight division continues to evolve. With the title picture temporarily occupied, attention has shifted toward the next generation of stars, and Ilia versus Paddy stands out as one of the biggest fights available. If the UFC decides to move in this direction, the matchup would not only settle one of the sport's most personal rivalries, but also establish the winner as a leading contender in the lightweight division. The stakes would be enormous, the atmosphere electric, and the anticipation among fans would reach another level before the two rivals finally meet inside the octagon. Move on to another news. Islam Makhachev has made an honest assessment of his own career, explaining that he does not believe he is unbeatable. Despite being regarded as one of the most dominant champions in the sport, Islam insists that every fighter can eventually be defeated. However, he believes the real challenge for his opponents is not dealing with his skills inside the octagon, but matching the incredible level of preparation and discipline that he brings into every single fight. According to Islam, success at the highest level is built long before the cage door closes. While fans often focus on striking, grappling, or fight night performances, he believes the biggest difference comes from the countless hours spent training, studying opponents, recovering properly, and maintaining complete focus throughout every training camp. Islam explained that anyone has the ability to win on a given night, but very few athletes are willing to make the sacrifices required to consistently compete at the championship level. He believes his dedication outside the cage has become one of his greatest strengths and has allowed him to stay ahead of the world's best fighters. Throughout his career, Islam has faced elite competition and continues to seek the toughest challenges available. Rather than relying solely on natural talent, he credits his success to years of relentless work, strict discipline, and constant improvement. Those habits, according to Islam, are what separate champions from everyone else. He also emphasized that preparation is not only physical, but mental. Entering every fight with confidence comes from knowing that no opponent has outworked him during training camp. That mindset allows him to perform under pressure and remain calm regardless of the situation inside the octagon. As Islam continues his reign among the sport's elite, he remains committed to improving every aspect of his game. Instead of believing he cannot lose, he chooses to approach every challenge with humility, respect, and the mindset of a fighter who is always looking to get better. That relentless commitment to preparation is what he believes has made him one of the most successful champions in mixed martial arts today. Move on to another news. Team Khabib head coach Javier Mendez has shared high praise for rising UFC prospect Chenko, believing the talented fighter has all the tools to become a major star inside the octagon. While many fans still recognize Chenko primarily for his striking background, Mendez says that perception is now completely outdated. According to Mendez, Chenko has transformed into a complete mixed martial artist through years of hard work and constant improvement. He explained that the young prospect has developed far beyond his Muay Thai roots and now possesses a well-rounded skill set capable of competing with the best fighters in the world. One of the biggest reasons for Mendez's confidence comes from what he sees inside the gym every day. He revealed that Chenko regularly trains with Islam Makhachev and consistently gives the reigning champion extremely difficult sparring rounds. Mendez emphasized that very few athletes are capable of pushing Islam in training, making Chenko's performances even more impressive. He explained that Chenko has become highly effective at defending takedowns, surviving difficult grappling exchanges, escaping dangerous positions, and even launching his own attacks on the ground. Those improvements have made him a dangerous opponent in every area of mixed martial arts rather than just on the feet. Despite becoming a much more complete fighter, Mendez believes Chenko's striking will remain one of his biggest attractions. Since striking has been the foundation of his career, he expects fans to be entertained every time Chenko steps into the cage. According to Mendez, spectators naturally enjoy watching explosive strikers, and that exciting style will help Chenko become a fan favorite in the UFC. Mendez also believes Chenko has the personality and charisma to connect with audiences. Combined with his entertaining fighting style and rapidly improving all-around game, he sees enormous potential for the young contender's future. As Chenko continues developing alongside elite teammates like Islam Makhachev, expectations continue to grow. If he performs inside the octagon the same way he performs in training, Mendez believes fans will quickly understand why so many people inside American Kickboxing Academy see him as one of the sport's brightest future stars.